Hello YouTubers, Victorinox fan here with another video. I think it's about time that I do a collection update. Now if you're wondering why I'm holding my Clutchley case in front of me, well that's only because I was hiding that and I wanted to focus stuff. So right there in the blurry shot is everything. Let's bring them up one by one. And this is everything I own except, well, small Swiss Army Classic that's on my keys, but hell, who wants to see that? So first off, let's start with the fixed. You've got my good old-fashioned cold steel Bowie machete, the gardening tool essentially. Need to chop down some old bushes? Okay, go nuts. Use the cold steel Bowie machete. Needs a cleaning. Hasn't really rusted though. I haven't even cleaned it in like a couple of weeks after using it, and not much or any rust really, so that's impressive. Then we got this one. It is a Spyderco Mule. The first one, 52100. Yeah, I got this as a gift. It was beat up a little bit prior to, but it still functions great. Custom scales by I can't remember the name offhand who did it, but it's Micarta, and the sheath is a Paul Savage custom, completely hand done. All this design is hand tooled. It's a lovely little fixed blade and probably my favorite. Got my old Kylie Cutlery CKC Hiker Light. Wow, the sun's making them hot. The CKC Light with the Kydex sheath, L6 tool steel. It's his Christmas colors. Did this a couple years ago. Bark River Fox River Hunter. Sorry for the shadows, mate. It's just the lighting's bloody hard to get right. There we go. Might be better. So white ivory micarta, 4-inch A2 tool steel, fully convex blade. Quite nice, but I think it needs a bit of a sharpening. Got an old K-bar that I had sharpened, professionally resharpened a while ago, and it's quite nice now. It's razor sharp. But this is a classic K-bar. Everybody knows and loves it. Grohmann, small batch run. I have no idea what the name of this model is. Don't even use this blade anymore. It just sits there in the shelf. Actually, most of my fixed blades just sit around. Don't really use them, but so I'm kind of done buying them. But hey, it feels relatively comfortable. Some stainless steel. The only Canadian company that makes knives, so thought I should own at least one, and probably will stay at just one. Alright, that's the fixed blades. Let's move on to the folders. Let's get the boring stuff out of the way. Cyber Tool 34. Victorinox Pioneer Red. Still probably my favorite Swiss Army knife. You've seen it millions of times. Wenger Soldier. The Wenger version of the Soldier. Pretty much the same thing. Good knife. Don't use it since I use my Pioneer. The oldest knife I own. An old Victorinox from Interlaken. I actually visited this previous Euro trip, and that's why I went hang gliding. But it's funny that it's the same city, but I think this used to belong to my dad. The old German Army knife. I've seen a review. You guys have seen a review on this before. Pretty good. Nothing's changed. This thing. This old, the new Victorinox. I'm gonna go through this fast. This is probably my favorite slippy that I own. Polished 1095 snake wood. Love this model. My Italian jig bone gun stock. by Northwoods. Serpentine Jack in ebony wood. That little bugger gave me a nasty scar right there. An Opinel, number 8. One of the best cutting knives you can buy for 20 bucks or less. These things will match any Spyderco when cutting wood, and that full flat grind, literally, it is just such a useful design. No hot spots, super comfortable. I think this is, everybody should own, any knife collector should own at least one Opinel. It's a must in the collection. Pure function over form. My Hugo no Kami, you've seen it before. Let's go through the cheapies first. Ontario Rat 1. Nothing new about that one. San Remo 710. Gift from Ethan CFBZ. This is a recent one, you saw my last video. This is actually what the FR looks like. It's more like a Coyote 10. The 763. Very comfortable, incredibly light, and oh, that was a fail on my part. The first knife I ever bought, barely in one piece. Probably don't use it anymore. It's kind of a piece of shit, but yep. But you keep it for nostalgia factor. The ridiculous Cold Steel Spartan. Of course I don't use it. What the hell am I going to use this for? I bought this purely for shits and giggles, and it was funny, but yeah, it gives my friends a laugh, but that's about the extent of its use. Let's go to the Spydercos. My military, probably my most valuable Spyderco that I own. It's the carbon fiber peel ply BG42, only 400 of these made. Really nice, bought it off a fellow US Center bat last fall. What has essentially become my favorite Spyderco though is this paramilitary 2. It's a perfect handle length, perfect size. Everything about this knife, the locking mechanism is so smooth. The detent is great. I mean, this is just such a well-designed knife in so many levels. It's pure Spyderco, and that's why it's probably just my favorite. Still haven't gotten rid of this yet. Yeah, still for sale. The Manix 2 CTSX HP. Nice, but I don't even use it anymore after I got my Parrot 2. Bob Lum ZDP 189 with Crine Regrind Spyderco. Very smooth. Lockup is so tight for a knife of this size, like it's unbelievably tight. My first Spydie does full flat grind Delica. This ain't leaving my collection. This is a knife that that really kick-started my addiction. Let's go over the top line. Why not? Tim Galeon Pro Series Turbulence. Ultra comfortable, beautiful full flat grind. Really hot right now because of the sunlight. Thing about metal handles, eh? Flips like a dream. It's the fastest deploying knife I own. I mean, you can count the wave as really fast, but how fast you can actually deploy it in your hand, the Tim Galeon Pro Series Turbulence takes the cake for me. At least in my collection. RJ Martin's got some really fast stuff. To this day, still my favorite knife in my entire collection is my Chris Reeve Small Sebenza 21. Nothing's changing that, and probably nothing will. I'm just too biased towards this knife. I love the way it fits in my hand. I love the size of the blade. The grind is just right for you to see. You've seen it. It's been talked about ad nauseum, so I'll put it away for now. But still my favorite. My recently acquired Klotzli ACC-M2. Perfectly adjusted liner lock. Glass smooth. Matches my Sebenza at least in terms of smoothness. It's unbelievable. Unbelievably lightweight. It's a great little pick and a great way to commemorate my Euro trip that I had over the summer. from Geneva, Switzerland. Let's go over the tactical stuff right now. Strider SNG. Still have this knife, still love it, ain't going anywhere. Still probably my top 5 favorite knives. Strider SNG. Strider PT, concealed carry. Really good knife. I just don't carry it that much anymore, to be honest. Maybe I'll go back and try it later, but right now I'm carrying other knives and it just sits there. It's not been carried for a few months. Good knife, but I don't know. Doesn't have the same charm to me as the SNG. Let's go over my Emersons. Horseman, perfect balance, grips your hand fits it like a glove. Awesome blade shape, cool swedges. Emerson's like swedges. Solid lockup, good liner. It's a very reliable, hard use folding knife. That's still practical. I can carry this, well, sometimes. It's reasonable in size for folding knife. Yeah. This is a bit much. Go with a fixed blade. But for folding knife, very reliable, good. No issues with this Horseman. Buttery smooth now that I've broken it in. So just like flies right out. The wave works pretty good on this model, but I think the wave action on my 7 is better. BT black coated, nice thick liner lock, good ergonomics. This wave can be used as a bottle opener. It's a nice, very smooth, very good quality tactical folder. This gets carried. It's growing on me. It is growing on me. It gets carried on occasion, but right now I am carrying this knife a lot. This has been my primary EDC since I got it last Saturday. Emerson Mini A100, tight lockup, fits great in the hand, just makes such a perfect size for EDC. I'm really happy with this knife currently. Emerson Mini A100. The last couple, another gift from Ethan. It is the Miyako Kirby Lambert Shockwave, I think it was. Yep. It's his production collaboration. Great deal, ACR13 movie, and I think the quality of this knife for like under 50 bucks is just, well, even around 50 bucks is very good. You're getting a very good knife for the money. Good solid thick liners, good lockup, smooth action, it just flies out. Good ergonomics, heavy, handle heavy, and it does like 6 ounces, but still a very good knife. And finally, what I could say is probably my second favorite knife in my entire collection. Kirby Lambert Custom, left it for the last. It's my most expensive knife. Small Orion. Look at those liners, titanium. Beautifully smooth. Action's great. Ergos are fantastic. Your hand just really locks right in. So there you go, guys. That is the entire collection. That leaves me at, let's do some math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 37 knives. Yeah, I might need to trim out a few. Peace out, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great one. Aight.